Welcome back, everyone, to I Am No Genius. I'm Eli. You got Cam, you got Grant. I'd like to start off this episode with an apology. Last week, Cam and we recorded an absolutely fire episode, one of our best, if I'm not mistaken, right, Cam? All right. And when I went to edit it, I completely edited everything, finished version, ready to be published. I realized I was running out of space on my computer, so I decided to delete some files. And come to think of it, yes, as memory serves, I deleted the finished episode and it was not released. So just wanted to apologize to Cam and really my fellow coworkers, my fellow part owners at I'm No Genius. I'm sorry.
This is why we need to put Adam in charge of these things.
Yeah. I, you
Yeah,
know,
no, my turn. I said a lot of words last week. A lot of words. I lost a lot of breath. Probably took, well, it definitely took an hour of my life. Um, God knows what it's going to do on the back end. And I let a lot of stuff out last episode. It was a good therapy session. The world's never going to know about Travin Grumbo. Never bringing that up. I talked too much about it last week. They're not going to know how I get beat up and why I get beat up by stronger men. Talked about that. They never mentioning that again. Um, what else do we talk about that the world just didn't hear?
I
I'm trying.
mean, my love life is completely in shambles.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that was a great point. I was gassing you up. Guess what's never happening again?
well, I mean, we talked
Me
about
being a good friend.
yeah, we did talk
Because
about you doing a game like a dating show for me, but I guess that's never happening now.
oh my gosh, forgot
Wow.
about that. Wait, Grant, I'm
Right on the
talking to
lead
you
with
now.
that.
Act like Eli's not here. I made us, I don't know, $3 million last episode. And Eli's sausage links just slipped and hit the trash can. Recycled forever.
Control
Sure,
Alt
the
Delete.
reuse part, reduce, blank, recycle. Not even recycle. He didn't use it again. He just reduced it to nothing. Snapped his fingers like Thanos. Gone.
So back
Yeah,
to this dating show. We
No,
discussed the
no,
dating
no.
show
We're
for
not
Eli.
talking about it. Eli had his chance. It was going to get boots on the ground. It was going to be sponsored, actually, by Jake Paul's media company. It was already in the works. All we had to do was sign the papers. Eli threw that away, too.
yeah, it was all in the folder, and the folder like was just thrown away into the trash bin. Trash bin was emptied. It is what it is. People make mistakes.
I
I will.
guess.
I
Yeah, and
mean,
I made a mistake last week logging on.
yeah. Well, it would have just been me talking to myself for 60 minutes because gosh darn it, Cam, the show must go on.
I'm just kidding. I can't stay mad at you, you little squirt.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm glad all we can make bygones be bygones.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Yeah, we did have a good therapy session, and Grant, to
It was great. It
it
was
was it
great.
was it was great. Cam pitched me the idea of doing a dating show for me, where I'm like it's like The Bachelor basically,
Mm-hmm.
but Cam is going to get rally up a bunch of eligible single female ladies in the Dayton area and try to sell me to them. Well, not sell me. That sounds like prostitution, but uh,
You're a pimp?
I'm not. No, you're the pimp in this situation.
That's what I mean. I said, I'm your pimp.
Yeah, you're the gator. Gator needs his gat.
You
Uh,
just net.
Okay.
I said that wrong.
yeah, but that idea, I guess, is scrapped now. So
Why?
I don't
This
because
one got brought back up. So
I think it was a Freudian slip. Eli didn't want to find love, so he deleted everything. He couldn't let it get out.
yeah, we found the real reason why the whole episode got deleted.
yeah, that's the main reason. Which, by the way,
Oh yeah, we discovered honestly, if we wanted to, we could this whole episode in and just repeat everything we talked about. But we did talk about why Colin's nickname is sometimes B Nub. Eli didn't know where that came
I
from.
don't know either.
thank you.
Sucks.
Guess we'll never know.
Guess, guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we talked about Colin's nickname. We talked about my love life. We talked about Travin Grumbo dominating Facebook Marketplace. But all these topics, they're going to be lost. It's just
Mm.
that is what it is. Digital age, people.
Oh.
If we just had hard copies of this stuff, actual film, like IMAX film for this.
If we had a trade to turn this into,
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, how you doing? I'm glad we can get that apology out of the way. Now let's please move
that's
on.
good.
Guys, Cam, how you doing, man?
I'm well. Went to Ashbrook for dinner with Dad. Hurricane Milton is it's just going to throw our house 14 counties over down there. That sucks.
Oh, you guys do have a house down there.
Did not after
Did.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I have a paper that needs done. It's due in December, but if I don't get it finished in October, it's never getting done. So I need to work on it. Other than that, I'm fine.
What day in December is it due? Like the last day before semester ends?
December, well, I guess technically December 13th, but I have to have a paper and presentation, so I should present it before then. But
Right. So December 13th. Let's just play devil's
2
advocate
months.
here. Yeah. 2 months from now.
Yeah.
Grant, maybe you can back me up on this, but me being procrastinator, I would not
We're
touch
just a
that
normal
thing.
person.
I mean, I wouldn't touch that until a week before.
Yeah, I think the rest of the class will probably be doing the same.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I can't wait last minute, I have to do it in October. If I don't get it done in October, it'll never get done. Ever. I
Why?
never touch it ever again.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. That's not true. I would get it done. But in my mind, October is the deadline.
But Cam, like, if you do it in October, and I'm really just arguing to argue at this point, if you get it done in October and suddenly your views change or your stance on life changes in those 2 months until its due date, then your teacher's going to say, "What did you mean by this?" And say, "Oh, I'm sorry, that was October me. I don't know. I'm not in the right
Oh.
state of mind at this point."
I'll reread it 5 minutes before and put on whatever mask I need to throw on to present that thing.
What class is this for?
Honors. If I don't get it done, I have to if I finish this and present it well, I can graduate with honors.
Mm.
Mm.
What's the subject of this class? Your singular class?
Honors.
Well, this is separate from the class. The class is financial management. This is honors.
Wait,
Which-
you have to do a paper for honors distinction?
Yeah, like 3 years, every semester, for the past 3 years, every semester, we got a book for the honors program. And we read it and talked about it and did honors things. But the final semester, the student gets a semester. They don't have to go to the meetings, but they have to fulfill a final project with no rubric. You just pick something in your field. So mine's business. And then I write a 12 to 15 page paper about it and a presentation, and I present it to the class.
Is this you getting back at us for us teasing you about being in Leap and we were in Vikes? You're just doing extra work, and that's something to feel
He's
proud
going
about.
above and beyond.
Yeah.
Actually, to a degree, yes. Absolutely, to a degree, yes. But I also got paid for it. When I was able to accept scholarship money, I did get a scholarship for it, so it was the easiest $500 in the world.
There you go.
No,
Well,
I
I
wasn't
mean,
gonna turn it down.
I don't know, but I mean, $500.
Well,
like,
the
is
past
it-
3 years, all I did was read a chapter and then say one thing during the meeting. And truly, this is going to sound pompous, but I kind of just use it as like an open mic. I would find, because the books were so boring, but I'd find something to make it funny. And if I made the class laugh, it was a good day.
Oh yeah. Like, give me an example. What was one of the things you read and turned into a punchline?
Well,
Can't wait for this.
the last book was about, I have the book somewhere. It's in my book box. I'll have to find it. But it was about the making of the shoot. Like I said, I skimmed the chapters. Something about
You're killing it, man.
the history of evangelical women and how they're like misrepresented.
What's
yeah,
the deal with evangelical women?
Yeah, and how the church didn't do a good job or whatever. A lot of kitchen jokes. Those kind of didn't go over well, but the professor laughed.
Is the
And
professor?
then,
Is the
listen to
professor?
me, it was satire law.
That's true. Is the professor
Yeah.
a dude?
Yeah. Shout out
Okay.
Mr. Burchett.
Well, there you go.
So what's
He's
this about?
Do what?
The paper. What's the 10 to 15 or 12 to 15, whatever you said? What's the paper about? What's it on?
Oh, well, funny you say that. Yeah, last night I created my outline. My paper is about how employee motivation leads to efficient productivity. And I have to have a mentor for this. Guess who my mentor is?
Braden.
Close.
David Yates.
Mr. Christie himself, Chris Hammett.
It's a good one.
Yeah. King Pizza.
So it's about how employees who are motivated increase productivity.
Yeah. And how managers can motivate them. Pretty
Okay.
simple stuff.
Well, I think
Versus A.
yeah,
It's more than
Ah,
that, Grant. It's more than that.
but
right.
pay is the most significant one, right?
Not necessarily.
Well,
Like I said, listen, we can come back to this. I just have the outline done. This is just an idea. There's no meat. This is just skeleton. No meat yet.
sounds like it.
I'll find the meat. If you two know anything about me, I'm gonna find the meat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna put it in there, and I'm gonna turn it in. It's gonna be good.
Cam,
Way
what,
earlier than everyone else.
yeah, what I think you should do, Cam, is I think you should do this. I like the prompt. How, if employees are motivated, then they will perform better. I think you should do the like 95% of the paper on just like raises, like higher pay, all that stuff, and then the last like 5% about pizza parties.
Yep. Company happy hour.
That kind of goes into it. But it's more than that. It's more than that. People want time off. People want more time with their friend, with their family, the older they get. When you're young, it's about money. Money helps. But when you're older, it's like things like time off. Bennies. People love bennies. And if your manager's a dick, no one's going to listen to him.
That's
So
true. I think that's case in
there's also
point.
that part.
There's a case in point with the I'm No Genius podcast. Nobody really listens to me. It's just how it is sometimes. I mean, we've taken here at I'm No Genius, we have taken pay out of the equation. So a motivating factor is not wages in this
Yeah,
case.
actually,
So
wait a minute. What is the motivating factor for the show?
I mean,
Because listen, you can dig as deep as you want. I promise you the answer is not friendship.
well, I mean, camaraderie amongst the coworkers. I feel like
Okay.
we're a family here. We create a family atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
On top of that, I give you 6 days off per week.
True.
True.
You only work 1 hour a week.
We only have to work remote now. We're never in the
That's true.
office.
That's true. Office, the I'm No Genius offices is converted into a full-time pole barn for the Burgett family. So, we
Are we
pretty
seeing
much
any returns on that?
we're not seeing any returns on that.
Okay.
Our lease expired with that facility. But you guys are working remotely now. I'm seeing you guys in the comforts of your own home. That's got to be something.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
What little we pay here at I'm No Genius, we make up for in just good vibes. I feel like.
For the most part.
Yeah, those come
Until
around at times.
our boss deletes episodes, then vibes are bad.
Hey, I have only ever not released an episode of I'm No Genius twice, and one of those times was by accident, and it was the last episode. The other one, let's not talk about it. It was so terrible we could not release it.
I still
my
think
God.
that would have been our best one.
That was the night episode. I forgot about that. Did you delete it or do you still have it?
I deleted it. It deleted it from existence. All the file that was if I deleted the finished episode that we were supposed to release last week, I definitely deleted the other episode
Gotcha.
that we were never going to release. So, but yeah, I'm No Genius, where dreams go to die. That's the best way I can put it. But Grant, how
And
you
the worst
doing?
part is, this is our dream.
This is the
It's called
dream.
life support.
Right. Grant, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm in my golf attire. Just got back from playing around with Bodie Hammock and Kylie. We're right in the middle of midterm season, so we wanted to take a couple hours, take a break, get out on the golf course. Very, very much needed. We actually played really well for once. I'm not going to show up on this podcast and shit on my golf game. We had a great time.
Had a great time. Very, very. We'll just leave it at that. Great time on the golf
Yeah.
course. How's Bodie and Kylie doing?
At golf, in life, in what way?
Let's go with life.
Life, they're doing great. Bodie is in a similar boat right now with midterm season, so he's doing that, and then Kylie's working.
She's found a another employer.
Yeah, yeah, she's working as a medical scribe right now in Parkersburg. Recently got accepted into med school next year in West Virginia, and then she has another interview coming up for a school in Tennessee.
Heck yeah.
Based. Shout out McCorkle.
Heck
Shout
yeah,
out.
dude. How's
Yeah,
it gonna
she's been
yeah, how's that gonna feel dating a medical professional? What does she want to do after graduating medical school? What profession?
Um, she originally wanted to go into pediatrics. Now I think it's kind of up in the air. So, I mean, we'll just kind of see. I don't know. She has a while until she really decides exactly what route she wants to go down to, but I think right now it's still pediatrics.
I mean, if that falls through, you could always do like neurosurgery or something like that. I hear that's pretty easy to get into,
Is it?
um, because just like really just Grey's Anatomy. I mean, they've got like I think like 20 neurosurgeons, and they're all like, you know, they've all been there for like 25 years or however long the show's been going on. So I would assume that they're going to retire sometime soon, and then provide ample opportunity for young people to slip in.
Yeah. No, I think
Yeah.
Shonda
No,
Rhimes
sound,
could
yeah.
write her in.
I think that checks out, honestly.
Mhm.
That's good. Glad things are going well in the world of Grant.
Yeah. Golf's great. Friends are great. Everything's going great. How are you doing, Eli?
Oh, I was waiting for you to ask. I'm doing well, despite you know I've been heckled by not releasing last week's episode for just deleting it from existence. Not too happy about that, but
Mhm.
we press on. Work is going good for the most part. Um, Today I did a story on Board of Elections in Springfield, the whole area where the stuff's going down with the immigrant population influx and everything. And there are some poll workers who are feeling unsafe.
Strippers?
No, not
No.
not strippers.
Oh,
Cam, not.
something else.
No, it's okay. Just
That
thanks.
was a low-hanging joke. It was right there.
Thanks for
Typical.
no, thanks, Jeremy.
God, that was a Jeremy joke. Bad.
Grant, I think I'm just going to stop telling my story.
Thanks,
I think we're seeing this more and more with our friend Camo here. He's turning into a Jeremy Primer, is he not?
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, it's been going on for a while. Not a bad thing, actually. Great thing.
Eli, I want you to finish your story because I don't want to go into this, but the little bit I will go into it. Dad and I went to dinner tonight. On the way home, he was just telling me stories about how he used to pick on enormous men at the fire department and then get his ass beat. So, turns out it's genetic.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Cam.
Yeah.
Got pummeled by Devin 6 times 2 weekends ago,
Yeah.
and kept coming back from one time. He just tweaked out because he was overstimulated because he was fighting the OSU game was playing, and I was playing Great Balls of Fire on the piano. So yeah, overstimulated. They're not Cam's finest hour.
No.
But yeah, poll election workers in Springfield, they are fearing for their safety because of all of the tension in the community, saying that there needs to be an additional security there to make sure that poll workers and voters are safe on election day.
Get out
So-
there.
Are you volunteering as security?
No, no, I was actually going to volunteer Colin sometime in the near future. If he was on if he was on this episode, I was just going to run it by him, just say, "Hey, you in?" And I'm sure he would have said yes. He doesn't say no to a lot of things because who do you want to defend democracy in America? You want Colin, aka
AKA what?
Batman.
Oh yeah, he is Batman. I forgot about that.
Did you not hear me? Did you not pick that up?
He cut out. I heard Matman. I wasn't sure what that was.
No, he is Matt Man. He was great at Matt Ball back in middle school, and ever since then he was bitten by a radioactive Matt Ball, and he became Matt Man over
He
time.
is Matt Man. Colin Matt.
No, actually, on second thought, he was bit by a radioactive Matt, and he just morphed into some guy named Matt.
MC Cook chomped his arm in chapel in choir. Sorry.
In chapel. That's the OCU.
I had chapel this morning. It was the Rah Rah Chapel where they announced all the sports teams. It was lit. Should have been there. Got the word on 3.
I haven't done it today.
So Eli, what is the slogan of your news station? Like Fox 45 on your side, ABC 22, whatever it takes, something like that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I think this might have been an interview question that I had when they first brought me in. They said, "What's our slogan?" I said, "I don't know. Take it or leave it." And they took it.
You didn't say that, actually.
No, I didn't say that. I just said, I think I made something up on the spot, and they said, "Oh, we might have to use that." I think I might have said something like, "What it's." I think I said like ABC 22, Fox 45, real news or something like that, as opposed to that other crap that you're listening to. That ain't real.
So you don't know the slogan.
I don't know the slogan, Cam.
Okay.
I got it.
There it is. I knew Grant was. Grant and I. It's my brother.
Dude, do we want to hear it? It's pretty electric.
Yeah, go
Your
for
day.
it.
That's it.
No, your day. That's not our slogan. That's like the morning show that we have. It's not our slogan.
That's what came up.
I like it.
Are you
Your day.
WRG TV?
Or what?
Are you WRG TV? You have a wiki page.
No, that's not us, man.
That's not your made up news network.
It's not made up. I get real checks from this. Well,
ABC 22, Fox 45, WKEF TV Dayton.
Yeah.
Now slogan.
I honestly don't think we have one, guys.
Off to a flying start. That can't be it. You do have that I'm on the same.
I saw that.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I think it's your day.
Your guys, I work at the station. It's not your day.
Oh, you work there? Then what is it, Eli?
What is it? I got more than you.
That's true.
24/7 now. Is your picture on here?
Yeah, it's on there.
Nathan, Alex, and Nick.
Tell Tej Joshi I said what's up.
It's Tej, actually.
Tell Tej I said what's up. And tell Nick to fix his eyebrows.
Okay, guys.
Nick looks like a good guy. Is
This one might
Dwayne
delete it too.
Dwayne Pullman still there?
Dwayne Pullman?
Yeah.
No.
That's a shame. He was the investigative reporter. Someone needs to fill in for him and go find him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Search site. Eli Burgett.
I found him. Eli Burgett, reporter. Is Matt Digby still there?
Matt Digby is still our sports reporter, yeah.
Are you coming for his job? Say it on the air.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Thank you for asking, though.
Grant, it is WRGT. Ohio-based, largest, most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country?
Yeah, word.
Yeah, I don't think you have looks like you don't have a slogan.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
I'm no genius in your little bio.
Oh, you can click on it. Hi, everyone. Oh, Eli, can I read this?
Yeah, you can read it. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eli Burgett. And I'm so happy to be a multimedia journalist for Dayton 24/7 now! Exclamation point. I grew up in Asheville, Ohio, a small town south of Columbus, and I'm the second oldest of 5 children. Here's the kicker, parentheses, and yes, I am the favorite, parenthesis. When I was growing up, I played football, basketball, and tennis. And even though I've lost a step or two in my old age, I still love playing to this day. Ha ha. In my free time, I love playing music. I play the guitar, piano, bass, drums, trumpet, bongos, spoons, saxophone, harp, banjo, bassoon, didgeridoo, clapping hands, and I can sing any Eagles song you want. I'm just kidding. I can't play the didgeridoo. I just graduated from the capital T-H-and-E Ohio State University with a degree in communications and a minor in media production and analysis. While in school, I did a lot of sports broadcasting for Big Ten Network, parenthesis, B1G plus, parenthesis. And then it's your cute little face. That's good. That's good.
You make me sound so bad.
What do you do? He just read it.
I know you just
That's
read
how,
it.
that's how it's written.
That's how
I mean,
that's not how I talk, though. You know that.
Eli, you went colon parenthesis back to back.
Little
Yeah,
smiley face.
it's a smiley face.
Let's see if I can get to your Twitter from here.
My Twitter, you liked one of my posts that I made. I think I made it this morning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Time to delete the app.
Has one like.
Okay, I don't know where I was going with the whole slogan thing. Oh, something about if it was going to be like ABC 2245 Fox or whatever, it was like on your side or down to do whatevs. I was going to say, well, you're not dedicated to get out there and do whatevs for the people by not being security. But I think we found something even better, and that's your transcript.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm at a loss for words, really. But speaking of transcripts, I'm going to turn on AI Companion to take the minutes for this meeting.
Too late now. We got everything we need.
That's not work.
I'm still confused on the whole Fox 45 ABC 22 thing. And Eli,
Yeah,
if we
I don't-
shouldn't
I
talk
don't
about your
understand.
job on the air, just let us know. But I'm still shook by it.
I mean, it's not a secret where I work. You can, I mean, guys, like you can literally Google my name and it'll pop up.
Well, funny you mention Eli Burgett. Oh, the first thing it takes me is this beautiful report you have written about yourself.
Not, is it about myself? Or,
It's the thing I just read, August 20th, 2024. There's a picture of you.
Eli
in a bundle.
Burgett, LinkedIn. 500 plus connections.
Wow.
oh yeah, I just spammed connections. Like I literally just like second like connections and just I just kept going down the line.
Oh, yeah, you're on Eli. What do you post on your YouTube channel?
The only video that I have that's public is my Jim Nance award application for
Yeah.
college sports reporting. But I think I might post some song covers on there in the near future.
Oh,
Because-
that'd be good. I would repost those. Grant clicked on his huddle. We're in his header. That's fire.
Yeah,
No way.
Oh, what's this say? 26 points versus Liberty Union. Eli Burgett.
You know the only thing I remember
JV,
from that game?
2017.
yeah.
Highlights.
By the way, that was freshman year, and I have not peaked since like that. I mean, that was it. That was like the best I've ever been at basketball.
I do
It was
remember
all-
that game. That was good. We lost that game, didn't we?
We did. That was a close game.
That sucks. Yeah, you guys keep talking. I'm just going to watch this 3-minute video of Eli getting buckets.
I mean, it's all layups, guys.
Oh, good steal. Fast break. Floater. Timeout, Barney.
Can we just do a film breakdown of one of his games?
Oh, you want it right now?
Which one?
I can give you this Liberty Union game. Actually,
Yeah.
no, this one's too good. You had,
it's too
you had a
good.
damn near perfect game.
Cam, step into my shoes as a former play-by-play announcer. Give me a play-by-play of what's going on.
All right, you guys talk about something. I'm going to break down the film so I can practice.
I was
Okay.
going to be the commentator.
Yeah,
And
Grant was going to do color commentary for you.
All right,
Hamilton
let me-
Township, one view.
Oh, that's the one I'm on right now. This thing's about to have 3. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. All right, Grant, tell me when you want to go.
Hold on. I got to get through this ad by Jared.
Eli, is this good or bad podcasting?
It doesn't matter at this point. We're almost to
Nice.
we're almost to episode 100. We can just coast.
This probably
Which,
won't get
by the
posted.
way, we're not doing.
We're not. Yeah, we talked about that too. How
Okay, I'm gonna go.
we're just gonna skip over it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Liam Sachs has the ball in the corner. Pass to Eli from the 3. Dribble left, float right, bang.
What a shot!
That's good. Oh, post up, big body. Too small, little boy, float away, Dirk, bank.
Never stood a chance.
Floater in the middle, pass by Trey Purden. Good. Or was that Trey Purden?
I think that was Reese Sauerbrunn, Cam.
Oh, Eli refuses to set a single screen.
Slip.
Slips bucket layup. Oh, good pass out, Brandon. Bang. Oh, just kidding. He missed. Eli got the rebound. Goes up with the reverse right hand on the left side. You don't see that often unless you're in 3rd grade.
He's
Went in,
everywhere.
Good pass by Garrett. Oh, right hand layup on the left side. Another 3rd grade classic. And that's the game. Thanks for watching.
The highlights were like 20 seconds long. Like they
Eli,
were-
thoughts?
I mean,
Straight to the point. I like it.
yeah, I didn't dilly dally around. I stuck to the most key moments of the game for me. I didn't include the other 27 buckets that I had.
Your
Definitely
highlights
had.
from Amanda Clear Creek never got a view.
Yep, we're going to keep it that way.
Well, I mean, like guys, like I did get made fun of a lot for making these highlight reels back in high school, especially when I was on JV, and guys like Tanner Bowling would just rip me a new one for doing this stuff. But
Oh, you made these? These aren't the huddle generated ones?
no, I made these.
Oh, gotcha.
They have
Yeah.
music?
Yeah, they got music.
No way.
No way. Is it licensed? Can we play it out loud?
I probably. I mean, I don't know if
Oh,
Huddle.
this one doesn't have music. God, Eli, I'm watching our last varsity game together. This is sad.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. What are you playing? Grant.
Cheer Dad.
It's another. Grant's watching this stuff on his phone. The reason that I wanted to save these highlights is because, I mean, once we graduated, I stopped having film access to Tays Valley basketball games. And whenever I'm feeling down about myself, I just go back and I rewatch Liberty Union 26
That's smart.
points.
That's smart. Let's see what else we can find on Eli. Eli, do you care that we just stalk you on the internet this episode? Is that cool with you?
I don't care, man. Learn more about me. Do you guys
Okay,
even know,
yeah.
do you guys even know who I am as a person?
Yeah, you're Eli Kenneth Burgett, dating 54/7 now. 270 hoops, Eli Burgett. Oh,
Do you have a TikTok?
that's just a roster.
Yeah, that is just a roster.
Just a roster.
Yeah,
Eli
I-
Burgett post on LinkedIn. The
Oh,
Blessing.
you do have.
Field reported Gosen Air PT2.
oh, jeez.
Ran.
What are you watching?
Eli's TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Watch this highlight of Eli Burgett, March 23rd, 2021. It's 9 hours long.
What is it?
What is this? Hold on. I'll keep chatting.
I mean, you guys are looking me up on the. I'm completely blind on this one because I'm just.
I know,
I'm,
but you just got to feel it.
I'm just talking to you guys. and
Work
you're,
through it, kid.
You're googling me on the internet.
This might be really bad podcasting. I haven't considered what's happening, but I'm having a blast.
Isn't this so
Oh,
much
maybe
fun?
10 minutes long.
Listeners are looking
Eli, I
along.
found your entire high school highlights.
Oh yeah, of football.
No, this is basketball, baby.
Oh yeah, the football one was like the football one was like a minute and a half long because I didn't have that many highlights.
Your first highlight in this video is a Cole Sauerbrunn jumper.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not even you.
it was a dish. I passed that ball to him.
Oh, you remember this video play for play, don't you? How many times do you watch this? What are the views in this bad boy? Great. You want me to email it to you? It's gold. Stop
Yeah.
and pop, butter. Oh,
Yep.
you're dirty. Wow. I see why you got those shorts so long. So you had something to wipe up. Butter. Bang.
Oh my gosh.
Trap. Dale Hubbard. Eli leaking out.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he
cherry-picked.
almost falls. Stands up, chest bumps a cheerleader. That's so cool. This is good stuff. Eli, can we post this on the I'm No Genius account?
I mean, honestly, like if I make a clip for this. I'll probably have you guys just like I'll get the video file and I'll just have you guys reacting to
I
my
think it's on
highlights.
Max Preps. Let's see
Yeah.
if we can. Let's
Like
see if
that.
we can make it to varsity here. I just started the. All right, here we go. 6 minute. Let's see where varsity starts at least.
I think I
if
know.
we're having, so say we just go to football.
Yeah, like all 7 of my football highlights.
Here we
are
go.
on
All
there.
right, all right. 4 minutes and 30 seconds in. It's varsity. First varsity clip is Circleville. Oh, give me that, Riley Gibson. Not in Eli's house. Good try, kid. We almost lost this game.
We did. That was bad.
We did lose it, or we almost did.
We almost lost it.
Oh, I just got in your way big time. Doesn't matter for a guy like you. That's butter. Grant, do you have any highlights? Do you have baseball highlights or something?
Well, tight end pop pass. No, we just have like whole soccer games on Huddle. If you want to sit down for hour and a half sometime and just watch
Okay.
those.
Hey, listen. All I've got is time. I'm not getting paid for this.
That's true. We're making memories here. We're not making money.
Yeah, let's look each other up on the internet. Grant,
Another
Sherman.
tight end pop pass, touchdown.
Dude,
Oh.
I'm telling you, if we had a tight end pop pass on varsity, I would have had at least 3 more catches that year.
I
You'd
looked
be
up Grant
playing for
Sherman.
Ohio State.
Grant. It says here you burnt down the entire southern United States in the 1860s. What's this about?
Wrong one.
Oh.
Refresh.
Grant Sherman, Kenton High School.
Isn't
At
that
Grant
like
Sherman, that's you. Grant and
Yeah.
Sherman Civil War Memoirs.
That's Colonel Grant Sherman.
Grant Sherman, Hayes Valley. Maybe. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. His header is just a generic soccer one. Good. Game
Yep.
highlights: Taze Valley versus Logan.
pull up Columbus? Do the next one, Columbus South, because we scored like 18 goals or something.
Oh, he knows exactly which one it is too. Yeah, you do. Dallas Moore. I mean, we're first and lasting this whole episode. I hope they're listening. Shout out Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, that goal was disgusting. I'm there. I see me. I'm wearing a hat. I'm with Adam, Ben Shooter, and Kyle Wingo.
You're
Hell
first.
yeah.
We're first and last. You're first and lasting, everyone.
Yeah, I know. We should probably. Yeah, we're doing a bad job, but I'm cheering my balls off down there. This is good stuff.
I'm gonna ask.
Oh,
AI
Grant Sherman goal number 8. Oh, with the head. I knew that noggin would be good for something. And he hit the
Tom.
Suey. You're disgusting, Grant.
Yeah. Grant, the all-star soccer player. I'm trying to catch AI companion up to speed so we can do minutes after this.
Just watch how excited CJ gets at the cart every time we score.
Yeah. Oh, he was on his phone that time. He wasn't even watching.
Yeah,
Coach
no,
Lewis
it's
did
the
it,
same
though.
reaction every time.
Oh, Bashoy Morris? No way they let him score.
Guys. He's one of our
Oh.
listeners.
Good job, Bashoy. That was awesome. Get the goalie out the game. Zach
Right, they
Snyder
show the
shot.
Chris Williams scored on our own goal. I don't know if they show that.
Oh, so far it's 6-0. So far these highlights are just shots on goal.
Well,
So-
yeah. That would make sense.
Hayes Valley High School shot. I'd like to see the ball go in the net. I mean, objectively, some of these are just bad. Hayes Valley High School save. Who's the keeper this time?
Mason Cope.
Mason Coke. What a snag.
Shout out.
Powered by Huddle. Yeah, they didn't score.
Wow. Grant, what's like the least like impressive, the smallest like soccer or football league in the world? Doesn't matter the name. Do you think you could have gotten in?
What'd you say? You
Do you
think I
think
could what?
you think you could have made it to that league, the least impressive
that, it's
league?
probably just some town in Ireland that has their own league. I don't know. Sure.
Do you
say.
think you could have made the Lucky Charms League in Ireland? Is what I'm saying.
Probably I could suit up for the lads.
The
I mean-
Lucky Charms League.
I mean, at halftime they're downing pints, so and then they're going back out there, and then they're kicking butt and taking names. I think you could have done that.
I think I could have. Let's look up.
I mean, because
Yeah,
Grant,
I was right. It's in Northwest England, and it's in a town of 2,000 people, and they have their own soccer league.
there you go.
It's pretty spot on. Yeah.
Is it like a men's league? Because Cam, you have some experience with that.
I do. I do have experience with men's leagues. That's
But
it.
yeah, but Cam, you're the only college athlete in this that's in the employ of I'm No Genius. So, Grant and I, we can dream, but you were the closest that anybody's ever gotten to going to a professional sports organization.
Um, yeah, if you want to put it that way, I guess you could.
Inter
Um,
intramural champ, by the way. Just throwing that
You
out there.
you guys won?
No, last year. No, we lost this year. We won last year.
Oh, goodness gracious. I thought did you guys like the season over?
Yeah, no, we're done. On to flag football.
That was quick. That was like what? Like
Like a 3-game season with the playoffs after.
it was a 3-game season.
Yeah. Very
Oh
anti.
man. Yeah. Any reflections on this year? What you need to do? But well, I mean, there is no next year.
No,
Sorry.
there's no next year. Yeah.
What
Uh,
what you could have done
hanging up,
better.
hanging up the cleats.
That was so sad as it came out of my mouth. I'm sorry.
that is sad. That's all right,
That
though.
segment lasted like 3 episodes.
That did. Well, I mean, yeah, it lasted for the entire duration of the intramural soccer season.
Okay, on to football season soon.
Yeah. Speaking of football, guys, how we doing in fantasy?
Shut up. I don't want to talk about it. No one cares about your fantasy team.
Cooking.
I mean, I'm doing okay. 3-2.
I just got a new player.
Grant, we just had a transaction, you and I, this past week.
We did.
Who,
Worked out great for me.
yeah, who'd you take off? You got Garrett Wilson and whom else?
Garrett Wilson and Joe Mixon. Don't want to spend too much time on this because I'm sure the listeners hate this, but yeah, I got Garrett Wilson and Joe Mixon, and it's looking good.
Yeah,
You won the trade too. Your
I mean,
players did good.
it was a win-win for the both of us, and I got a win against Garrett this week. Which, by the way, a win against Garrett, really in any capacity, is just like you got to hang that on your wall. You got to, that's something you frame right there. You snipe Garrett in Fortnite, you hang that on your wall. You beat Garrett in basketball, you hang that on your wall. Fantasy League is no exception.
That's true.
Which-
That was like the greatest feeling ever growing up when we were like in the little zone wars and you actually killed Garrett for once.
Yeah, I didn't. It was my only. It was my only kill. I didn't kill anybody
Yeah.
else. I logged on and I waited. I just played, sat in the zone for about 5-10 minutes. Sniped Garrett as he was walking out into the open. He was occupied shooting at like Grant or like Colin or somebody else. And then I sniped Garrett, killed him, and then I left. I retired. I was done.
Didn't even have a mic. Didn't even say anything. He was just silent. We just see Eli Burgett eliminated Garrett Maddock. Yes.
I was playing on the Nintendo Switch and I didn't have a mic. and
Yeah,
And,
I forgot about that.
And the most embarrassing thing was like right before that, I didn't realize that we weren't like shooting people. We were like doing like random stuff in Fortnite, and I just like domed Noah Harrell out of nowhere, and he was so upset. He was just like, "Yeah," and apparently Eli just shot me. That's crazy, man. And I was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I didn't know we weren't shooting people. I'm sorry."
That's awesome. What was I gonna say
Uh,
about video game? Oh, so like people are constantly on the look for Bigfoot or the Loch Ness monster, but they have this like a thing made up in their mind of what it looks like. I've never seen Garrett Maddock play Fortnite in person, but I imagine how fast his fingers move over a controller. And in my mind, it's one of the most majestic things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I would think it's like Bugs Bunny, sort of like just like adapting to like any situation. His fingers move to where he has like 5 hands and they're all
Yeah.
moving at the same time.
I think of like a hacker in a movie who's like frantically typing and there's like sweating and there's like, fine, I'm in. Like that's Garrett in zone.
You know what's so frustrating? is that it's the complete opposite. Like how
Oh,
we
that's
have
even worse. I
sit
see.
up,
I don't want to know that.
get on the edge of our chair and we sit up, we get close to the screen, we're all like nervous and I don't know. Every time I walk into his room, he's just like laying on the side of his bed when he's playing, and he's just kind of like casually playing while he's watching TikTok. It's like not even that big of a deal. So that made me feel worse when I saw that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Garrett, at this point, Garrett is not even playing the video games anymore. He's just trained and conditioned the controller to understand his just superior movements. That
Yeah.
that at this point he can just set it on the table, log onto the game, and it'll just go by itself. It'll just understand exactly the most precise way to beat somebody.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Do you remember, Eli, did you ever play Minecraft with us growing up? Or again, not growing up, in COVID?
Yes, I played a couple times with you guys in COVID. That was some fun times, man.
It was
That was fun.
awesome. But it got so awesome because for some reason, like, we'd play Fortnite. All right, after this game, I'm going to bed. It's midnight, it's 12:30, whatever. We would start playing Minecraft at 7 o'clock, and I would look at my phone, and it would be 2 in the morning, and I'd have no clue. Time didn't exist. And it got to the point where, because it was during, for a little background, it was during the pandemic. So I'm all we had to do was wake up and log on your computer, and my class at the first of the morning every day was your mom's class, Eli. And it was I would roll out of bed and throw in a shirt and just sit on my chair in my underwear and log into her Zoom like this. But we play for hours, but we played so much that I started having like lucid dreams where I could control myself in the dream. Like I knew I was in a dream and I could control myself, but I also couldn't escape it, and I was stuck in our survivor village. And it started to scare me because I didn't want to get caught in a cave in my brain and like get attacked or blown up by a creeper. So I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna slowly ease out of this whole Minecraft stage because it's getting too real.
Minecraft is invading your real life.
It was wild. Awesome.
Yeah, Kim,
Wow.
I can
Sure, anyone else our age will completely understand what you're talking about. Like, I don't know if like the older people listening to this will, they're like, how that doesn't even make sense. Like, how could time just go by that fast? But like, people our age will understand that we all had like those 2 week phases with all of our friends where we just get on and
Yeah.
time just flew by.
But I think they will understand to some degree because they were upstairs watching a show and they'd go to bed. It's what the shit, Cooper? Why'd you take my chicken? You blew up the side of my house. Like they don't have any context of what that's coming from, but it was said until 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, and Cam, I can relate to that whole time during COVID, logging into class, like not going to class, but like sleeping in until 5 minutes before class starts, opening up your laptop and just going to class. Basically, I mean,
Yeah.
you had my mom's class first period of the day. I had another class that required us to have our camera on, our Zoom camera. And for you went to your desk, you were responsible, you at least put on, clothes and everything. I just, put on a shirt and I just set the laptop in my lap and turned the camera on. It was looking at me like this the entire time, double chin and all. It was not my most flattering hour, but
You'll have that.
yeah, that's what we did during those times. And honestly, those times spoiled us because once we had to go back to real life, it was a bit of an adjustment, was it not?
Yeah, but it was also
Big-
relief.
Yeah.
It was an adjustment, but it was also relief. My favorite COVID class memory was April 1st, 2020, when Miss Wally had 2 computers set up, and on one of them she couldn't see the class. So I switched outfits 16 times in her in her class, and she had no clue. That was awesome. That's one of my favorite stories to tell because
Yeah.
there's photo proof of it.
Yeah, Cam, he started just like he turned off his camera for I would say like 10 seconds, and like a quick change artist, he would come back in wearing a completely different outfit. Like you would see him, he was wearing like sweatshirt and shorts and everything, and then camera would turn off. He'd run into his closet, I guess, and he'd come back wearing tank top and Viking helmet.
Performance Wally had no idea.
Yeah, Miss
I didn't
Wally.
learn. She was trying so hard. God love her. I didn't learn a thing about chemistry as soon as we went home.
Yeah,
Not
I
a thing.
mean,
Anything about anything in any of the virtual classes?
Surprisingly, I learned more Spanish because
Really?
Miss Showblock at the time, she had this whatever program where you do worksheets and stuff, but there was also like a um like questions that went along with a Spanish sitcom. And we'd watch the sitcom and answer questions that went along with it. And I like started to understand it and laugh at the corny jokes or whatever. And then I did Logan Skaggs, and he said he'd give me $20. He never did, but it's whatever. I did his homework. It was fine. I'm
I,
not waiting on it, bro. I swear it's fine. We're good, but
guys, I'm sorry to interrupt this story, but I got a LinkedIn notification and I kind of just like silenced it not too long ago. And I see this tool bags picture, and I'm thinking like I can't really make it out, but I was just like, oh, this guy looks like a nerd, basically. And he says, "Hi, Eli. It's been some time since we connected. We both studied at Tays Valley High School. How have you been?" And then I look at the name, and it's Grant Sherman. It's Grant Sherman trying to connect with me. No, not even trying to connect with me, just messaging me out of the blue.
well,
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
You're on a podcast with me. You can literally ask me.
All right, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. It's just checking in.
I'm not
God
upset.
forbid he's a good friend.
I'm not upset, and I'm glad you're checking in on me. Speaking of checking in, I was scrolling through Instagram today, and I saw a post from Brooklyn Collins, GF, and intended to be married in matrimony with one another.
There's a
And
word for that actually.
what?
Fiance?
I don't speak French.
Sorry.
Um, anyways, I saw a post where Colin and her they attended a wedding and everything, and there's a picture of them like at the wedding, and I sent it to Colin. I was just like, "Did I miss the wedding?" And he he was like, "No, that was not our wedding. You will be at the wedding, Eli." And I was like, "Okay, good." I wasn't worried that I think he was worried that like he didn't invite me or something, or I thought that. I thought he invited me and I just forgot.
You just didn't show up
and
to
I
his
just,
wedding.
and I just
There
didn't.
was no mention of what was happening at the wedding in our group chat at all. It was just
I mean,
complete radio silence about his wedding.
well, guys, I mean, you know me. Sometimes I don't look at the group chat for hours, sometimes days on end. So
Yeah.
when I come back, I just miss entire conversations.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty significant conversation. Um, I can't imagine how you felt in that moment, though.
I was thinking, like, I'm not an idiot. I don't think,
Well,
but
jury's out.
but shut up. I'm not an idiot. I didn't think I actually missed the wedding, but I just needed to, do my due diligence. Cross a few T's, dot a few I's, just to make sure.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
That would be funny. You just got no call from us, no text or anything. We obviously knew you weren't there.
it would have been worse if I saw like multiple posts with all of you guys at the same wedding.
We
Like,
all make a post.
You all make like it's like one of our spring break posts that we all make and everything. But like all of you guys make separate posts, posing in like group pictures, saying like the gang's all here and everything, and I'm just not there.
Yeah. It's like having a wedding at your house and not inviting you.
Yeah, which I mean, with my mom trying to turn our pole barn into like a wedding venue, that might happen someday. Someone will have a wedding at my house and not invite me.
Tell your mom it comes with an officiant. I absolutely want to hold a residency at the Burgett Farm Villa, whatever you call it.
What are you the farm villa? What are your rates, Cam?
$100 and a plate to eat.
I mean, that's not a bad deal right there.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
All right. Keep talking. I'll do some research. I think we've done this before.
Do some research on like what
How
people
much do wedding officiants cost?
which Cam, as an ordained minister, shouldn't you already know this?
Well, I've done 3 weddings all for free because they fed me.
Free weddings
Good pay.
for free.
$500 to $800 a ceremony. Dude, $100 and a plate to eat? That's a steal. And I come with the place?
I mean, yeah, you would have a full-time residency at Burgett Villa Suites or whatever,
Yeah.
Villa Weddings.
You're right down the road. You could be there at a moment's notice.
I would ride this scooter down the aisle and just pop it up.
Well, Cam,
All right. Who wants married?
you don't walk, you don't go down the aisle. You're already down the aisle. I don't have to tell you this. You're an ordained minister.
Listen, if it's my barn, I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna make a scene.
It's
I'm like,
not.
oh my God.
It's not
Where
your
is he?
barn.
It's I'm Elvis didn't live at the International Hotel. It was still where he performed. You know what I mean? So it's my stage. I'm going to perform.
Cam,
It's my day, damn it.
you're not you're not performing, okay? You are trying to join two loving people together in holy matrimony. You're not supposed to be, Elvis Presley out there. You're not supposed to be putting on a show.
Well, if you don't want that, then don't book the Burgett Farm Casa Villa.
You keep associating us, so we're going to lose business because people are going to go out of their way to not have you be the minister of their wedding.
Oh yeah, because they're hearing this loud and clear, huh?
Speaking of what,
You know how we have like non-disclosed locations that listen to this podcast? What if one of them is just a giant speaker hooked up in Guantanamo Bay and they just spam it into the cells just to torture horrible criminals? That'd be
I think-
something.
when you said giant speaker, I thought you were going to say like some unmarked van drives in the middle of like some third world country, plops a speaker down, and then like masses of people just gather around to listen to us. It's like the Sermon on the Mount.
We teach like a tribe of people who've never seen society English just by
Wh-
listening to us.
Somebody dropped like a passing plane dropped a like Bluetooth speaker out of the plane onto a seemingly uninhabited island, and we are this tribe's only connection to modern society, which is scary.
What if we're like the gods, like the Sentinelese Islands? Like they don't
Dude.
understand what we're saying, but the
Adam
words
is their god.
Yeah, what if
Adam's their guy. It's like it'd be like which ice age is that when Sid's the main guy? When those little things.
I think it's like the third one.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
Adam.
Just he becomes their deity. Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand.
that'd be awesome.
But guys, back to weddings before we wrap up. We've got 2 weddings this year. I've been told that they're both going to be good.
Next year, 2025.
I say this upcoming fiscal year, Cam. I'm already thinking next year. I'm thinking in present tense for the future, and that's how we succeed in this business. You should know that. You're a business major.
All right, I'm still in Q3.
I
I forgot we jumped to Q4.
We talked about this one time, and didn't you say like Collins will be good? I think Adams will be good, or something along those lines.
Yeah,
He's like,
I'm.
oh, yeah,
No, no, no.
Adam's wedding I think is going to be fine to that one random broad he's going to kiss at the end.
That
What's
one
her name?
girl.
Who is she? I don't know. Who is that?
Yeah, guys, this whole thing, it started because I wanted to ask like an interesting question to keep the conversation going. We were talking about Adam's wedding, Colin's wedding, and I just said, "Do you guys think Adam's wedding?" And I didn't know where I was going with the question, and I just said, "Will be good." And that was like, I'm a journalist, and I know when I ask bad questions, that was a bad question.
That was a bad question.
And you guys acted accordingly. You guys said that was a terrible question, Eli. And I was dug in. I had to double down. So I was just like, I mean, Adam, he's not that good of a wedding planner. I mean, the trust by that other girl he's dating or whatever, and that stuff like that. And it didn't work out in the long run. It blew up in my face. So I apologize.
Your hands were tied. You had nowhere to go. You just had to roll with the bit, huh?
I just had Cam. When in doubt, you just agree to things. Okay.
Yes, and
and it was
ruining your friend's wedding.
Yeah, satire law and all that. It is what it is.
That's
But
good.
I know for a fact that I will be invited to both weddings, despite my previous comments, which is very nice. And I'm looking forward to both of them. I haven't been to a wedding since my cousin got married in 2022. So it's been a while for me. I mean, I sang in that wedding, so still waiting on an
Do
invitation.
you plan on singing in these upcoming weddings?
I mean,
I can
you know,
answer that for you, Grant. Yeah.
I will, you know,
He's not going to get a mic. He'll sing.
yeah, I mean, like, you know, apparently Brooklyn is cousins with Tyler Childers or whatever, and they want him to sing, which I guess that makes sense. You know, he's in
If
the
they pull that off, that'd be awesome.
which he's in the Country Music Hall of Fame. It's hard to compete with that. Um,
Is he really?
he's got like an exhibit in like the newcomers section and everything. So he's not in it, but he's in it.
Well, you
One of my
sang "Don't
favorite-
Blink" at our 7th grade graduation, 8th grade graduation. So
I mean,
I
guys,
think
we're talking about, you know, like me uploading music to the YouTube. It's already been uploaded. My catalog is already on YouTube via Clay Burgett Productions.
You know it's not uploaded? Last week's episode.
And with that, I think we can do a couple life lessons, maybe bring this episode to a close. Grant, what you got for life lesson, man?
I don't know. Make sure you have space on your computer for necessary files, especially those that others are relying on you to upload.
Yeah. Cam, how about you?
Just a couple here. Keep a calendar so you always know when your buddies' weddings are going to be good or bad, your preconceived notions. And try your best not to waste people's time. Time is valuable. People put a lot of energy and passion, and if you get their attention for, I don't know, an hour, and they just pour everything they've got into it, make sure it's worth something. Make sure there's something to show from that. And I think you could use that and help you in a lot of aspects of life.
True dat. True dat. I'm just going to echo what you guys just said there. I think there's a common theme, common thread running through this episode: digital footprint and everything. I've got a much bigger digital footprint than I thought I did with Huddle, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and my actual profession that I put media online for. And sometimes things don't make the digital footprint. Sometimes you delete things that would be great for the digital footprint, really add a lot of oomph to your digital footprint. But sadly, you run out of computer space and you delete stuff to free it up. One of those being the files that would have enhanced your digital footprint. So in short, internet is forever, kids. Make sure your files get there.
That's good. Thank you for that.
Yes, when in doubt, post stuff to the internet. Post everything to the internet. Don't conserve anything. Don't throw stuff away. Everything should be on the internet. It's just a record book for your life, really. It's just a
good.
scrapbook of who you are. I mean, take this podcast for example. There's a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't say. We post on the internet. That's just probably not good in the long run. But with
To
that,
be determined.
yeah, to be determined. Thank you. To be continued after this. Everyone here at I'm No Genius, I'm Eli. He's been Cam. He's been Grant. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Everybody loves my baby, but my baby knows